Okay, I'm here for the legislator, and it's not one of the happiest interviews I'm going to do, but we'll give it a shot. What's your name?
Jack Keir.
And you're from?
Grand Bay, Westfield.
You're Minister?
Of Energy.
Energy. And how long you live in Grand Bay?
Since 1984, 26 years.
26 years. And we had some sad news a couple of days ago.
Yeah. I heard Saturday night that Gary Mittelholtz had passed away, and I was absolutely shocked. Gary Mittelholtz is not only a great friend, but just a wonderful guy in the community. Did more work for our community than you could ever imagine.
Yeah, he was different.
I don't know if he was different, but he was a great guy. You know, when I first met him, Charles, I met him in 1988. He just came to work for CBC probably over a couple of years, maybe a year or so. I think he came in '86. I met him in '88 at a house party, and somebody introduced me to Gary Mittelholtz, and I'd never met him before, but I heard him on the radio every single morning. And so as soon as he started talking, I recognized his voice. But I always associated Gary Mittelholtz's voice with somebody that was about 6'4",
yeah.
You know, thin and lots of hair.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Gary Mittelholtz was shorter than I am, and I'm not very tall. And he was quite heavy back then, and obviously bald. And that was 20 years ago. And so, you know, he might have been 35, and he was bald back then. And so we became quick friends. We joked all that evening. I told him that I was sure that he would have been 6'4", and became good friends after that. Shortly after that, he changed his lifestyle, where he started exercising, obviously eating better.
I seen him jogging at St. John Marathon.
Yeah. Well, he started walking at first. I mean, he was quite heavy, so he started walking at first, and then got into running, and just typical of the guy. Once he started running, got addicted to running, and he ran a lot, lost a lot of weight. Wanted to start a running club in Grand Bay, Westfield. He started a running club in Grand Bay, Westfield. He and I organized the first Grand Bay, Westfield half marathon in 2001, which is still going today. Very successful run every year on July the 1st. When I first got elected, he was on a committee that wanted to put a track in at the school in Grand Bay.
Yeah, you said that, yeah.
And lobbied me hard with a lot of folks on that committee to make sure we put the track there. A lot of hard work from Gary Mittelholtz on that. He was a cross-country skier, loved going out in the outdoors.
But his column he had a column in the River Valley News with Diane Borke.
Yeah.
And I always said that his column were boring. It was always outdoor.
Well, if you're an outdoors person, you wouldn't find it boring at all. And he was absolutely dedicated to kayaking and all that outdoor activity, and so it's a bit ironic, but I'm sure we lost him way too early. I mean, 55 years old. But if you ask Gary Mittelholtz how he'd want to go, my guess is he'd want to go in the backwoods out cross-country skiing, and that's how he went. And although we lost him far too early.
Okay, this will be part one. Wait a minute.